Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are surrounded by pageantry and tradition, and it's clear to see that college football will be at its best today. The kickoff team out there getting set. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. All right, guys, here's our first look at this offense today. There he is, the man who makes everything go, and they believe they're going to score every time they touch it when he's on the field, Jesse.
He plays with unbelievable confidence, Reese. Always knows where to go with the football. The entire playbook is at this guy's disposal.
Yeah, which is so much fun for a coach. So much fun to play with him. A guy that can do everything. Everybody on the field is active in a weapon.
The run from the shotgun. Discards a man. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Pressure coming. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
That middle linebacker just wanted it more, man. He came right up the middle. He was able to beat and cross the offensive lineman's face and work his way to the QB.
And here comes the punt team. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. He's looking to throw. Finds his man down the middle. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. Trying to pick up a first down. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. From the gun, the running back has it. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Getting some heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive to see if the offense can overcome it. He's looking for an open man on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Williamson. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Get it out on the screen. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Here comes the jet sweep. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Gives it to the back on the draw. He stopped again. They went right back to him, and he still found no running room at all. On 3rd down, going up top. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They'll try the left side. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The give out of the gun. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. Still running at the 40. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. Wideout in motion. He's going to pass on 2nd down. A shot toward the end zone. Makes the catch and gets the score. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Hardy. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. They're working that left side. And they pick up just a few on that completion. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Quick release by the QB. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They want to just keep throwing it. Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Back to the line after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 37. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He'll take another shot here. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Throws to the back. It's complete. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Handoff to the single running back. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Leaves it with the back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. 1st and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. He wants to throw it. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Needs to get it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. What a disappointment. No good. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit. Still a 10-point game.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
One final play before the end of the quarter. Comes out throwing on 1st down. And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the 1st quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. Running back searching for a hole. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Feeling some heat.
Hold it. Open.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Really needed to get some distance on that punt from this spot on the field, and he did. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. 1st down for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Now the play fake. Trying to get to him. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
That defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned back, used his speed to get to the QB.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. They've got the screen set up. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, running back gets to give. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Going deep. And the missed connection on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. On his way back from the 20. Slips through the line. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wide receiver shows motion. They want the edge on the jet sweep. At midfield, he's got room. Off he goes. 10. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown. Quick strike touchdown, comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. 1 snap and you've got a touchdown on the board. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hardy. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Give to the back. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Got 3 on 1st down, it's 2nd and 7. Movement here from the tight end. The play action fake. And the timing just a hair off. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. To the ground with the back. Got room at the 35. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
And 3rd down, they keep it on the ground with their playmaker. They give him the football. They got so much confidence in this guy and their offensive line, and they get the 1st down.
Listen, just to be on the field on 3rd down as a running back means you've got to be versatile, right? You got to be able to catch the ball. You got to be able to block. But if they want to hand it off to you on 3rd down, too, you got to be able to go find a way to keep the drive alive. This dude has all the tools in the toolbox.
Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Williamson.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. A first down run on the doorstep. Into their happy place for a touchdown.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They march 78 yards down the field, and the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside is 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. This drive will open from the 15. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the first. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Quick handoff. At the 40, there he goes. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. On first down, here comes this offense. They want to throw it. He's right on target. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Gets it out fast. Oh, he left him grabbing. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Well, we always talk about the importance on defensive tackling. This secondary, they're going to have to really play with great effort and do a better job tackling these wideouts.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Fast motion from the offense. Caught in the backfield, it's Young. And there's going to be a loss on that play, just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Here on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. Looking deep down the right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And here comes the punt team.
Number 48, on to kick it away.
And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Quick strike complete. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Pulls and fires complete. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Powers through the defender. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Coming after him. They're setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They keep attacking through the air. Throws to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Second down after that incompletion. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to get it through the air. Quickly to the tight end. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Pocket starts to collapse. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. On second down, he'll let it fly. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. They're bringing heat. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The accuracy is perfect. The loft, the aim, like the perfect golf shot.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10.
Oh, look out. There he goes. And that was a huge run that almost went to the house. The defense kept him from scoring.
That is exactly what you want from your offense. Create some space, get out of the shadow of your own end zone, Palmer, and make it easier on this offense.
Yeah, it's nice when you have a running back like that, too, that can create that space for you. Now, if you're the play caller, your entire playbook is wide open.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Line gets set, first down. He wants to throw. They're trying to get to it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. After the misfire, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. The expressway is wide open. Pulls it in and runs into the end zone for a touchdown.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. He's going to pass. With the catch, it's Williamson. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. After that last completion, it's second down. He's looking to throw. It's caught. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Looking to go up top on first down. And he dropped it. Oh, what a missed opportunity. Nobody around. Just had too much time to think about it. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Pressure coming. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. One more snap coming before halftime. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense and defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They'll throw it on first down. Complete to the right. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone inside that stadium in Norfolk to take a deep breath and kind of digest what we just saw. And you know, in a day where the spread option and air raid are the offenses of choice, how nice is it to see the 3 yards and a cloud of dust approach? Although we've also seen some runs go for a lot longer. Physical offensive lines coupled with great backs is like a throwback to the olden days, and that's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Ballard Stadium.
Just about set for the second half kickoff.
Set to kick this one.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Takes a hit as he fires. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Off the play fake. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy and making an accurate throw.
The give to the tailback. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Grab behind the line. It's Gregory.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's what he catches, big fella.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Motion from the offense. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the 1st down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient, most of the time, that drag route's going to come open.
Hand off from the shotgun. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Quick tempo here for the offense. On 2nd down, looking to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking the shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
Well, on offense, you've got to love the way your offensive line is playing in this game. They're getting tremendous movement up front. They're climbing in the 2nd level and really giving these backs and ball carriers a lot of room to run all game long.
And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Oh, it's a reverse. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. From the gun, the ground game. Breaks the tackle. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Legal flag is back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Off play action. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The defense snatches it, and they're going the other way. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And they're not on the same page there. Second down coming up. The give to the back. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. Tackled, but he has a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards. After that encroachment penalty, it's now 1st and 5. He'll set up to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. They bring the punter onto the field now. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Power football with the run. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Looking to move it through the air. He's got his man. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. He leaves it with his back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be 4th down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. And here comes the punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He gets a block. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. They go to the draw. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They go to the ground. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. It's a draw. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires to the tight end. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. They'll run it from the gun. Still running at the 40. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
Caught in the backfield, it's Williamson. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. It's complete along the sidelines. It's a catch inbounds, and it's a first down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it on the run. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and this saunters into the end zone for a touchdown. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they closed the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Now this offense is back on the field. They'll go to the ground. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. Give to the fullback. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone defense.
Defense way over-eager there, and now the entire playbook just opens up before the eyes of this offensive coordinator. The give on the inside. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got enough space. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Ready to try the point after. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Headed for the corner on the jet sweep. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wide out in motion. Now the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Getting some heat. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Makes a nice grab at the 25. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Leaves it with the running back. Fights off a defender. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. Here they come on second down, trying to put this game away. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williamson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Looking to throw. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that. It'll be second down. He's looking to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Williamson. Makes a catch and knocked down. This is a third and long. Back to the air one more time. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they fail to hook up on third down. And here comes the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. It'll be a draw. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Wants to throw on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williamson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
The punt team makes its way onto the field. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Give to the running back. At the 35, he's got room. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll try the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. He makes a catch. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. And this offense went right back to the well, and this time the defense made sure it ran dry. We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. They'll give it to the back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The give to the back. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work. Handoff from the gun. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The offense comes out needing a score here, down 1 possession. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Here we are late in the game. In this secondary, they are still covering. They forced the QB to hold on to it, and then he bailed out, trying to buy himself more time. Because he couldn't get rid of the football so quickly early, that allowed the pass rush to get to him.
Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to the big tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's taking the deep shot. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory.